Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this video is for video editors, whether you're a beginner or you are a pro, but most likely beginners, because if you're a pro, then I believe you won't need what I'm about to say. So if you're a video editor and you edit your videos with Premiere Pro and you don't use Media Encoder, I will advise you to start using Media Encoder, because Media Encoder has a lot of advantages for video editors, especially Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects users. Why should you use Media Encoder to encode or render your videos? Or basically, why should you use Media Encoder to export your videos? One, when using Media Encoder, you can be exporting your video and still be working in Premiere Pro. Now, you know that whenever you're exporting directly from Premiere Pro, you can't work. You just have to leave your video and allow it to export. When it's done exporting, when it's done rendering, that is when you can continue editing or working on Premiere Pro. But with Media Encoder, you can start exporting, and if you have other works to edit, you can continue editing in Premiere Pro. Another advantage of Media Encoder over Premiere Pro in rendering is the fact that you can stack up multiple videos to export. That is, let's assume you have like 5 videos to export. If you were to use Premiere Pro, you have to export this one, finish exporting, start exporting that. So basically, you just have to stay with your system to ensure that, okay, immediately when this one is done, you have to re-export or export the other ones. But Media Encoder, you can just stack it up, just create a queue, 5, 10. Once the first one is done, it will automatically start the second one, which makes works easier. Another advantage of Media Encoder, well, I feel this is not really a big deal, but it is, because you can do it in Premiere Pro too. The fact that there are different video formats in which you can use to export your video. Now, this is, for example, you have a particular setting you've chosen in Premiere Pro, and you created it, sent it to Media Encoder on a queue, and you kind of changed your mind. Instead of going back to Premiere Pro to re-export, you can just, within Media Encoder, just select the option to change the video format, which is simple. And the ultimate advantage I feel Media Encoder has in rendering over using Premiere Pro is the fact that Media Encoder is faster. Like, it renders faster compared to Premiere Pro. For example, if a video takes 30 minutes to render in Premiere Pro, most likely it's going to take 20 minutes to render in Adobe Encoder. So what are you waiting for? Switch to Adobe Encoder for rendering your video. Now, it is worthy of note that whenever you want to make use of Adobe Encoder, for it to be compatible with your Premiere Pro, you have to use the same version of with your Premiere Pro. That is, if your Premiere Pro is 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, the same version is what you have to use for your Media Encoder. I hope this video was helpful. If it was helpful, kindly leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see more of my video, please subscribe. Even if you don't want to see more of my video, please subscribe. Thank you very much.